We're going to look at the most important information in our word problem. We know that George went to the gym at 3:45 p.m. We're going to underline 3:45 p.m. The second most important information is that he spent 2 hours and 30 minutes at the gym. Why is this important? Well, if we go to the question, we know that it's asking us what time did George leave the gym. So we need to know how long he spent at the gym. So we're going to underline 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then we're going to underline what it's telling us to solve. What time did George leave? Okay, so how we're going to solve this is by make 60 approach. So first we're going to put it in our place value chart for time. We're going to put 3:45 p.m. in the chart first. Now we know that 45 represents the minutes, and we know that because the dots are the quantity, and that's with the colon. So after the colon, it's 45 minutes. And then after this colon, it's seconds. If we look back at our problem, it's not showing us any seconds, so we're going to leave that blank. Then we go to the 3. We know that the 3 is hours because of the colon again. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put in the 2 hours and 30 minutes right below the time. 2 and 30. Now we're going to take a look at this on these clocks. So first what we need to know is that we need to know how many ticks are in one clock. Okay. If you were to count each tick on the entire clock, it would equal 60. That is why we are going to be dealing with a base 60 problem. So now that we know that, we're going to put our 3:45 onto our clock. The shorthand represents the hours, so we're going to point it to 3. Now the 45 minutes, we're going to start at 12. In between each number, there's 5 ticks. So it's going to we're going to count by 5s until we go to 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now we know that the 9 represents 45 minutes. So we're going to draw the long hand, which represents minutes. We're going to have it pointing to 45, to the 9. So now that we can see it visually, we're going to go back here, and we're going to add up our minutes. 45 minutes and 30 minutes equals 75 minutes. Now, how many ticks are on a clock? 60. We just said that. There are no more than 60 ticks on the clock. So we can't have any more than 60 minutes on our clock. This is a misconception with kids thinking that 75 is appropriate to put in minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a partial product with 75. Now what are we trying to find? We're trying to find a 60. So we bring it out, and then there's 15 left in our 75. So now we know that 60 equals 1 hour. So we're going to regroup that 60 minutes and bring the hour in this column.